Hey there, everybody. I'm a little sweaty right now. It's a pretty hot day out. I'm loving it. I'm loving the sun. But the clouds are here too, so it's a good little contrast. I like to start off with some deep breathing. A little time. Maybe this video will be a little bit longer than some of the past few. Primarily because I have a lot to talk about. And I hope that you will be around to listen because we're going to do this in a really good way. I promise. We'll get some high energy going. It'll be good. You just gotta stick with me. We're gonna breathe in 4, hold for 4, and then breathe out the air. All deep down into the diaphragm. Lower, lower. Now I am not a guru. Nor am I considering myself the wisest man around. I am nobody to think upon another as one that I must teach and put rule upon. I simply share what is working out for me, what's done its best for me, and what I'm still learning. So I'm nobody to just order another around. I hope the best for everyone. I'd rather see brighter smiles on everybody's face rather than hiding behind a mask. In both literal terms, but also letting themselves either put on a fake smile or simply just letting a face be there, unconscious of itself, other than by doing its best. Not even doing its best, but trying to put a makeup upon it. Something that I shortly want to talk about and bring up is critical race theory. I know, that's like a big bummer. But it's, if you know me and you've watched my videos, you know I come from a different background. I come from a spiritual background. So, though we are similar in spirit, of course we go down our own paths. We are all infinite beings of divine light. Infinite beings of divine light and love, because we are all loved and we are all love in its purest essence. You are, I am, we are. It, which has no name, is. That which we call God is pure love and light in all things. Beyond all senses. And critical race theory is contra to that. Truly. Critical race theory is in contrast with the spirit. We understand that because our inner beings let ourselves know that something ain't right with it. And we feel the ego coming out because the ego is either thriving off of it or the ego is fearful of it. When the inner being sees it as it is, and when the inner being sees such, and we feel at ease, it is simply our inner being disagreeing with it. Which is okay. The soul can disagree with things. A lot of times we don't believe such because we are told such. And we have forgotten to get closer within ourselves and trust ourselves. Trust yourself. I must trust myself. I must trust my inner being. I must trust the buzzing sound that I hear and that thunder in the distance when it rains, when it all is. Yet we hear listening to the sound of silence, and people are just driven mad trying to find that silence. And that silence is just stillness. We must be still, and we must let our thoughts go. Thought after thought, let it come across as a river, letting it flow, and only interact with the good thoughts. Really, only interact with the good thoughts, those that make you feel good. It is easier than it seems, I would say, because we tend to take in the programs that we're fed. Remember, they're called televisions, they're called TV programs. That is what I'm getting at. They are TV programs for a reason. They're programs. Ads are part of the program, the TV programs, the shows. The news is a program. The news is a big system. Big time system. It's called the media. And the media is negative. We must witness within ourselves, for the media is the ultimate source of ego. It feeds the program, it installs into the ego, into the subconscious, all of that nasty stuff, all of that horrible stuff. You can naturally heal yourself. Give love and light to your body, to your lungs, to your immune system. And even if that means getting some more vitamins and eating healthier, that's good. That's a plus. Think of it as a plus. It's not hard. Get yourself some good vitamins. Get some vitamin D and get your butts outside too. Don't let yourself be isolated. And if you're starting to feel confined and isolated because they're throwing us into an isolation, well, stand up, go outside, breathe in the air and say, no, I'm not having this anymore. I'm not. I don't feel it. I don't feel good with it. I don't feel good being hidden behind a mask because I don't get to express myself and show myself, physically and non-physically. The mask upon the face hides the smile, and you can make somebody's day a lot better with a smile. Really. Especially when you look in the mirror. You can make yourself look a lot happier. And keep that smile. Keep that energy. It's not just a smile. When you smile and you have that good feeling, give that good feeling. You can let go of the thought, but hold on to the feeling. And feel good about everything. Go always to the basis. I am grateful for living. I am grateful for this soul. I am grateful for this body in which I am healing. Heal your body. Look to your body as healing. Let no variant of any virus that seems to be true and real be fringed upon your body, for you control your immune system, and you are allowed to interact with your inner being, that which decides to be sick or not be sick. The drum just went down. That was my Bluetooth stopping, so that was probably a big boom right behind it. I'm using it to stand this camera up. My phone. Gotta start somewhere, guys. I ain't rich. See, it feels good. I'm outside. I'm feeling great. I broke my foot like 2-3 weeks ago. I was at karaoke, actually. It's a funny story. I was singing karaoke and I just got off stage and I twisted my left foot pretty hard and it cracked and it broke. But it's been healing great. I've been on my feet again. We were able to get a boot online. So, it was a blessing. My mother had gotten me a boot, so God bless her. I appreciate her so much. You know a mother's love. And speaking of love, we should all love. We should take all acts of love and all thoughts and feelings of love and cherish them. Cherish the feeling of love. I love you, who's watching this. I appreciate you who is watching this. For you are supporting me. I appreciate the likes, I appreciate the subscriptions, I appreciate the shares. I appreciate the little bell with the notification, you pressing that. Because that means a lot to me. That means, to me, I'm being heard. And that means as well that the energy is truly working. But I must keep that energy flowing. I once started with 0 subscribers. And now I have 28. That is a blessing. That means I've been heard. That means people are interested. That means I'm doing something right. And that's all I have to do is keep putting my best foot forward. Continuing to breathe and letting all of that air just kind of rush through and let it be energy coming in and out. See how good we feel? And we feel like we're one in the world? For we're infinite beings of divine light. I have to stress that. No, I don't want to put stress on that. I have to emphasize that. Because we are in a system, currently in a system of programs that are fighting against oneness, consciousness, one consciousness, true unification. You can throw a banner up as this politician that says we want unity, yet they still divide. That is critical race theory. They want to say we want to stop racism. We want to go to this extreme to do so. Well, the United States wasn't built off of picking everything apart. Horrible things were wrong. Horrible things were done. However, we are in 2021. Are we not supposed to learn from our past? Are we not supposed to preserve the past, such as ancient writings, scriptures, ancient artifacts, ancient temples? We must conserve those and protect that. Our own lessons and wisdom gained, we must preserve that. Putting forth that which betters us, that which is right for us. Critical race theory isn't. Critical race theory is counter to our pursuit of happiness, our pursuit of equality. What have we been working for? If we go and teach critical race theory and we support that, what have we and those people before us been working for? Those people who have died and sacrificed themselves. Those who have worked their tails off constantly and fought for their own liberations. Are they just satisfied with giving up? Are they satisfied with watching us degrade one another? We have gone backwards, truly in this systematic cycle that we must break. We have those. We have all seen the TV programs, yet we are being unconscious. Why does that make sense to me? Well, that makes sense, and how we make that sense is, look at TV programs. We hear from everybody, the wisest of men, life's a video game. Life's like a video game. Well, if it is, we also have to consider all the programs that we're putting into this. And TV programs get into it. The media, hard hitting, forcing itself down into your mind. And those politicians that put so much into it, and those bad businessmen, not the president, that was not the businessman that came in, President Trump. He was a businessman, he wasn't a politician, but he was the one working for us, working for the people. There's a difference between somebody that's doing things right, doing things for the people, and then those people who are doing ill will to the people, saying that they're doing better, saying we're going to take care of you as soon as we get the power. Then once they get the power, they start focusing on their power, and not those that they said that they would help. That is the politician. We have a gang of politicians in the White House. We have horrible people. We have seen it. The proof is in the pudding. Those that say, prove it. Prove it. Prove it. No, your source is wrong. They said this. The proof is in the pudding. Look. Observe. Be aware. We are seeing no progress. We see this one group called the liberals moving themselves towards being progressives. They want to be progressive. They want to be progressive because they want progress. They want to know. They just want to change the name because the progress that they're wanting is progress within their programs of control. And they say that they want progress, and then they're going to keep on promising everything for you. Notice how they're just printing money left and right, oh my gosh. Yet we're being pushed towards going into a currency called Bitcoin, where we can get Bitcoins. A Bitcoin goes over $15,000. And you got people trying to work their asses off just to get a little bit of cash, just enough for what they need. Keep telling yourself when you get the energy, by the way, when you get those happy energies, get that gratitude and say, I will always have enough for what I need. More than enough for what I need. I will always have more than enough for what I need. I'll always have an abundance more than enough for what I need. And raise up the vibration. Feel that. Feel the abundance. Ooh, feel that lightness. Feel that weight come off the shoulders. Okay? Feel that weight come off the shoulders. And the weight is lifted. The politicians don't care about you. They're career politicians. And they'll do anything to keep their spots. We've seen this. We've heard it. We've seen it over and over again. It is our time to be aware and go into action. Action. Awareness and observation comes before action. We have seen it, now we must observe it. We must take in what we have seen, not through the mind, not with what we have thought, but what we observe with an open mind, with clarity, unclouded eyes, unclouded by hatred, allowed to see all for what it is, for experiencing life as is, and allowing yourself to rise in energy, raise your vibration, to connect to source, even through conscious breath. It is easier being conscious is easier. Because if we just act and react, we can lead ourselves into foolish situations based upon foolish actions. Because we'll let our thoughts and emotions get to us first. It's primarily emotions, but thought-driven emotions will really get at you. Now, an inspiration from the soul is a big step forward. Inspiration of the soul that gives you that nudge, whether you're scared of it or not. It's the soul, not the ego. If it feels wrong and you feel like you have to fight it, it's not of the ego. It's like a fish fighting upstream. You're trying to get upstream to the waterfall when you can just let yourself float. Let the river flow. And you let the river flow. And I would say part of that is when you're looking at the sun. Look at the sun. Do it. Yeah, you're afraid. Don't look at the light. You'll go blind. I understand that. However, give the light of the sun a little time. And when you do that, allow yourself to take it in. And then you have it there for a little bit. Close your eyes and see the light. That light that is, whether in all of its little spots, whether you moved or not, and you gave that chance, what the sun gave you when you took the chance. Take that light and keep yourself there, feeling the sun's light, and let the heat, the warmth of the sun strengthen you, revitalize you. Yeah, it's hot. You see, I'm sweaty. Bleh. I ain't the cleanest looking person around right now. But the sun is a blessing. It's a blessing upon our earth. We're destroying earth. We're destroying our earth by destroying ourselves, by destroying each other, by destroying that which gives life. It is not the sun that kills, it is us. It is what we do to the environment. It is the chemtrails that we see every single day that we think is a cloudy day, yet it is simply another day. And it's a day that if the earth, Mother Nature, Gaia, created the clouds, they would be much prettier. It wouldn't be forced upon us, yet the shapes that we see, they come from chemtrails. And now we have those who are, I would say, political party of globalists, those who believe in controlling the globe as one, not in unison with the soul, but in controlling sense. And we don't want those to infringe upon our freedoms. We don't like that. Yet we're letting them, and they're going to try and control the freaking world by putting calcium, putting chemicals in there to block the sun. They want to block the sun. Our source of energy, our source of life. We could go solar, we can do better, we can use our technology and we can advance to save our world. However, we must get rid of the career politicians. We must get rid of those politicians that say, yet do not come through with it. They say that they will help the world. They say that they will help us, yet they do not pull through. President Trump pulled through. Not once since I have been within this Biden-Kamala Harris administration have I heard about drug trafficking or child trafficking. Child trafficking being caught, being found out, and being eliminated. Where those girls, those young girls, and those young boys are able to go and truly find a way of living. and they are returned to their parents. Truly, they are returned to their families. They are not just stuck in circulation, having to perform vile acts upon their bodies and for others at others' pleasure. Yet we do not hear about this. We do not see any of it. There is no result of it. That which protected our border, those who protected our border, have been dismissed. The Border Patrol, true Border Patrol, ICE, has been defunded. They have been, I would say, disestablished. I would say, put out of business. I would say they have been disbanded, dismissed. The Biden-Harris administration did not see the American people's best interest at heart. They saw their interest, their change. Notice how television programs are pushing at certain people. You literally, and look, you know the people that are doing the television TV shows. The TV shows, they're showing you, you know those people that are creative writing. So, I want to sell my, okay, we're trying to get this idea, okay? I'm going to pitch it to you, okay? Let's see. Oh God, I'm trying to pitch this idea to you, okay? I'm sorry, it's kind of nerve-wracking. Oh God, okay, I'm so sorry, I hope I don't lose this job. Okay, so, we're gonna sell this to a black guy. We're trying to get this to black community. So, here we have them called super nuggets. You know, they're chicken. They're chicken, and they also come in chocolate, because they're the same color. They're a similar color as black people, so, yeah, and we really want this positive vote, because, we want to help the poor, and we're going to say that. We're going to say we're going to donate to the black community. Hey, Michael, over there, Michael, would you please check on how many, dollars we can get off of this? You know, donations. Yeah, thank you very much. That's my associate. Goodness. And that's stupid, you know that they're doing this shit with commercials. You know they do this with commercials. You've seen it in the past. Okay, you know what? They smile a lot. They love barbecue. You know, okay, the white person, they love somebody. Okay, racist. They're wrong, okay? We'll put them like that. No, we want them in a blue-collar weak person. Okay? That's fine. Blue-collar weak person. Okay, that one's not gonna work. Okay. Well, we're trying to give to the community, right? Well, okay, we're Bogo Ballas, okay? We're the newest fried chicken place. We have to get their money. Well, I mean, get their money to give it back, okay? Yeah, we're gonna do that, and their creative writing sucks. And they make white people look like they're a bunch of, I'd say, white-collar, this is awkward to be around a black person. They're another soul. Come on. And then they got black people, you know. This black community, they all divide it by what's called race. It's an old thought process, I would say. An old system of, you know, if we're going to talk about life's like a video game. Well, let's see how that is. You play a game like Skyrim, and you choose different races. You know, that's what they give to us. That's what they do to us. That's what they want everybody to be in. This category. That's the only old way. Different categories. You know, based upon race. And, yet, we're the ones playing the video games. So, understand that Our soul is behind the body. What does that mean? Our soul is within the body, I mean. The soul is behind the actions. The soul is the writer of the story. We simply have to trust the writer, and we're the ones doing the moves. We're the ones living the story that our soul, our higher selves, even our God, has written for us. So I've reached over 30 minutes. Race is something that's very old. When we should look at ourselves as different souls who have chosen different bodies. You know, different bodies, different styles, because, I mean, black people don't wear the same things. White people don't always wear khaki shorts and Hawaiian shirts. You know, not everybody dresses the same, or, you know, looks like a big redneck with jeans and a wife beater on. You know, come on. People don't always look like that, and women don't always look like whores or, you know, fucking dykey looking or whatever. Okay. Fuck political correctness. I don't care. I got stoned with somebody who was a dyke, and she was proud of it back when I was in college. First time that I had weed was with her and a stoner. They were great people. Smoked with the constable too, so that was cool. I was scared shitless. But cop just comes. Have a good day. I was like, whoa! Friend was like, see, man, it's all good. Told you they were cool. From there on, I was cool with smoking weed. And weed has helped me with my health. I'm epileptic. My body's taken some damage over the years. And I would say I wouldn't change it, because I have learned what I have, and I wouldn't be as knowledgeable as I am today as I was if I did not go through what I did. And which is true for all of us. So, I'd like to say, lose the thought of race other than by it being a lesson. One of the lessons on how not to be, and the lesson as how to be, which is not to look upon another based upon it, and not judge another by the not project or expect